Can you see me? Can you see me? Hey, guess what? It's raining. Welcome back to Bull Ford 82. I've got a couple of things to do on the junkyard truck today. One of which we're gonna do in this video is fixing the intake manifold leaks. I have parts for it. We're gonna fix that. But first, we've been towing a lot with this, and I've been using the tow bumper, and yeah, it's not necessarily ideal. So I scored a trailer hitch from a friend, and it's from an F-150. It's from an OBS, but the back end's pretty much the same, so we're gonna see if that will fit. Hopefully it does. If it does fit, we'll punch some holes, get her mounted up, and you know, away she goes. And then after that, we're gonna work on the 302. Trailer hitch, man. Haven't put one of these in a while. Relatively simple, you know. Oh, watch this thing be in the way. So trailer hitch needs to, needs to go somewhere, obviously. I'm gonna have to get this ball out of the way. Let's go a little bit further. I'm gonna figure out what we're up against here. Okay, I'm gonna have to move my ground from my trailer wires, but I pretty much got her in the most common spot for these things. And I'll have to move that ground wire. That's about where it's gonna sit. Yeah, this is gonna work out just fine. So on this trailer hitch setup, it bolts here, and then that middle one actually goes into the frame, and I believe the one on the end goes into the frame as well. So we need to drill our holes and then get it up inside the frame, and then we're good to go. So that's kind of where it's gonna sit. Kind of using my trailer ball as a point of center. How are we looking under here? We're not quite. We're up against it there, nowhere near over there. It's a little lopsided because it's not. It's just loosely jacked up. So that's cool. Well, that's obviously going to work for this. I mean, OBS F150 is basically the same in the back with just some different tailgate, slightly different tailgate. Okay, so that's gonna work. I think what I want to do is take that ground off that's underneath the frame. We'll put that in a different spot. I think I'm gonna lay down a tarp here, and then maybe get the GoPro if it's filling up to the task. Every time I say that, the battery's dead because, GoPro stuff. Yeah, we'll drill some holes out, and I have brand spanking new 1/2-inch drill bit, and I couldn't get grade 8 washers, so I just got these 1/2-inch bolt. It's a grade 8 bolt, and then unfortunately a grade 5 lock nut. That's all I could get at the hardware store, and then 2 washers to help spread the load. So we got 6 of those, 12 washers. Yeah, so should be able to knock this out pretty quick. I've already got the trailer brakes, not trailer brakes, but the trailer light plug-in all done. We did that in the last video, so that's good. I think the best thing to do is just get this centered up, and then get, this way centered up, and then we just punch some holes and we're good to go. Jimmy, where's the Sharpie? Yeah. Of course I just drove this thing and it's gotta be wet. So, yeah, that ground wire we'll have to remove there. You know, it almost looks like this was just, yeah, that needs to be inside the frame, so we'll do that. So it needs to be something like that, something like that, something like that. We might come back a little bit to clear that rivet. You know, something like that. You know, I already bent this thing. Like first day using it, I already bent it. And it's because the chain had to come through here. And it, yeah. So now it's down here. So this will be out of the way. This is where they normally get put. So I'm like, why is this getting bent up? Never fails. Okay, got a C-clamp holding that. How are we looking here? I can see we're a little off center. But do not fear. Can we go higher? What are we hitting? Oh, we're hitting the spare tire, doomahickey. Well, that's gonna have to go. We just need this piece to rotate ever so slightly. Oh. That worked nicely. Okay. This bitch is all the way up there. But it's coming apart nicely. The spare tire's junk anyways. Okay, I might have to get up there and lube that up. But we'll get that out another time. And same thing with the other bit back there. This tire is what they like to call a Maypop, because it might pop. Yeah, that's toast. I'm wondering if we actually grind that rivet down and knock it out, and then we put a bolt through it, and then it bolts here. Actually, that's how Betty was. So that kind of locates where your trailer hitch needs to go. And then you mark a hole here, mark a hole there. Okay. That'll work. That actually bolts us in a really good spot here. So I'm going to need safety glasses. And then we'll get the grinder and I'll just chip away at that head and we'll knock it out. How's that sound? Let me go see if the GoPro's alive. I got the rivet out. What I did is I just basically did a bunch of slices, made it look like a hash brown, and then just chiseled off a little bit, and then get it to a point where you can take a flapper disc and just smooth it out with the frame. And then what I did is I took my drill, put my 1/2-inch bit on there, butt the motor up against here, get it kind of started, and then as it started, start jacking up the floor jack, and then it'll act as a press and it'll just cut right through it. That fresh bit I bought just went through it like butter. And you can see over there, that's the other end of the rivet that popped out. So we got one hole, we got one more rivet to take out, and then we can officially mark our holes, and then we'll just do the redneck drill press method and punch out our holes, hang the hitch, be done. Got a nice halfway centered dimple here. drill bit in the center of that. Start it. Get my leg. Start pushing up. Those are hot. Oh, that's hot. Uh-oh. Battery might be getting dead. Yeah. Screw you, rivet. I'll let that cool off for a minute. There might still be a piece. Yeah, there's still a piece hanging up there. I'll try and knock it out. But yeah, that's how I drill holes in frames if I don't have a mag. Well, I don't have a mag drill. You just put the drill up on the thing, mark your holes, and get a punch on it and center punch it. Get your drill bit in there, fire it up, and then just start slowly putting tool pressure on it, and it'll be good to go. So what's to stop me from just putting this up here, putting the bolts in, locking it down. We get this up close to the frame, we mark our holes, drill them out, and then we'll slide this thing up in there and then bolt her down. I don't think there's anything stopping me. I should probably get that hook out of there, and then we can get the other piece out here in a minute. So I'm afraid if I don't get that thing out now, the trailer hitch will be in the way and it won't be easy for me to knock it out. So we'll do that and then we'll mount the hitch. You guys can kind of see what I'm doing. So what I'll do now is I'll jack up this hitch. Get her close. Okay, we'll get a bolt and a washer. The bolt and the washer fit perfectly. I'm realizing I don't need a washer for it's like, because we have actually have a flange serrated nut. Let's leave it hung. Actually, this trailer hitch is already flexed, so yeah. Let's just drill holes. I've got the two front bolts are locked down pretty good, and actually, as I bolted it up, these pieces of the trailer hitch actually come up against the frame pretty decently. This is nice and tight. So what I'm going to do is just get my drill bit in there. I'm just going to start drilling, make a hole, put the bolts in, run them down, and then that's it. We're done. No sense of taking it back down if we don't need to, right? Let's see if we get it right about there. one got a little off center on us. Our bolt almost fits. We gotta rotor it out a little bit. Just a little. There we go. Can we get this up in there? Yes, we can. Of course you would. Yeah. That's on there good. We've got 3 bolts in. So yeah, I'll try and keep this one a little bit more inboard. Might not be able to put a washer on it, but we'll be good there. Just don't want to have your holes get a little too close to the edge. That'll do. Ouch. Yeah, we got lots of meat there, we're good. And then look at the trailer hitch and it's completely off center. Like, oh man. I didn't even do the punch trick. No, we don't need that. Extra washers. First of all, we got any wire harnesses right here? Nope. Works pretty good. It is a little hard on your cordless drills, just so you know. But hey, it's a DeWalt. They can handle it. It's a big old burr right there. Okay, make sure you don't have any burrs. Blow out any metal debris. Oh, and the washer fits too. Nice. Alright. Lock her down. One more bolt and we're done. And we got a trailer hitch. What's nice is about having a trailer hitch here is that you could also build off of this and make somewhat of a skid plate, or even make it where you can put stuff back here like an air tank or even some air horns. It's giving me some ideas. Alright, let's go for hole number 6. Well, we're in the same hole, so. I didn't like how the trailer hitch moved on me, but you know, the hole is there, so. Ah, yeah, there we go. That should be good. We gotta get rid of, well, take the straw off apparently. Oh, is that really just gonna, there's no way. Oh, this is gonna be a bitch. Can I just take a Sawzall to it? What if we took a Sawzall to it? Alright, we got the cordless Sawzall, which is a really nice thing to have. Can we just go like that? Hey, there we go. Nice DeWalt with a DeWalt blade. Can this come out? Alright. Yeah, there's no way. I mean, there was a way, but that was just easier. And get this hunk of junk out of here. Yeah, there we go. Our Bilstein shock's holding up. Bilstein shocks and airbags make for a great time back here. Well, we don't need this anymore. Crunch. Kind of nice to get off of the bumper here. No more ball. Now this will be a little too low for my liking. So what we'll do is we'll flip her over. That'll kind of put it close to this. This will actually be probably a little bit better for the cattle trailer. It'll keep the front end down just a teeny weeny bit. So that way if old Bertha goes in the back, we're not totally screwed on trailer angle. Let's see if we can get this one off here. We'll flip her around. Put some shaloob on this. I like that deep creep stuff. I know some people are like, oh, Blaster, it's so good. I don't like Blaster. I don't like the way it smells. And I've seen enough ads on it where I actually don't want it. So yeah, this is perfect now. And then we got our chains go here so they won't be hitting our brand spanking new 7 blade. The It's already been bent up. I'm a little upset about that. Can't have anything nice. Gotta switch hands. Gotta relive them high school days. Well, that should be good. Of course, you come back and check these after you run the trailer down the road. Cool. Hey Jimmy, where's the trailer hitch pin? It's behind the plywood on the floor by the fertilizer. Ah, there it is. Come here, baby. Alright, I'm gonna split this video up into a couple of parts. We did the trailer hitch bit. That's gonna be your video for now. I'm gonna get this one edited up, uploaded, and ready to go, and then I'm gonna work on the next video, and that'll be for next week. And that will be pulling the intake manifold and looking at our intake gaskets. Also taking a peek at the top end of the engine, see how we're doing. And yeah, that'll be the next video. But for now, we got a trailer hitch. I did put the ground wires back on the frame. I don't know if you can see it, but I just took the self-tapper that was there and just ran it into a new hole. So now our ground for that is back, you know, it's connected. Trailer hitch is positively mounted to the frame. It remains square, or at least in line with that ball. We did bolt it into 2 factory locations, so yeah, we're golden. As for this stuff, I don't know if we want to try and make a bed mount for a tire, but it just seems like, could we do that? Could we put like a riv nut in there and a riv nut here and just run some wing nuts and just put the tire? Oh, I don't know. That's really not going to work. This might just go on the scrap pile there. We don't need this no more. This stuff, I kind of cut that bolt. I didn't really have an option, but I suppose you can make something else work. I don't know if anybody is gonna want this. You know, this is a bolt we're gonna have to cut, so someone will have to come up with their own thing. But I don't know. Maybe I'll put that on Marketplace or something. Put that tire on there. Well, this wheel is probably still good. We can get a tire put on it, and then I can come up with some other way to mount this. Maybe mount it here, and then just make a mount that attaches to the bed and then has a little thing that comes over here and just holds it down. Might do something like that. Not too sure. Or it could go in the corner underneath the toolbox, and then we could just have a big strap that meets in the middle, maybe hinges off the bed somewhere. And I do have a riv nut tool that we can use and try that out. But yeah, this tire here is toast. Do we have a date on it? It kind of looks like it might be the original tire. I don't mess around with old tires. 195 75 15. Yeah, I would get this replaced with a 235. This is what I have on the truck right now. We got 235 75 15 Goodyear Wrangler Trail Runner ATs. These have been good tires, actually. I do need to rotate them. I haven't rotated them since I put them on last year. And this thing's a little a little throttle happy. I want to get some mud flaps on here. Tempted to go to Napa, but I don't really want to spend a whole bunch of money today. But I do want to get some mud flaps, and I do want to get those rubber guards that mount to the lip here and only come up to like here. Put those on, front and rear, mud flaps in the front. And then I think I want to take this bottom line and do what I did to Betty. Take this bottom line, sand it down, and spray it with the bed liner stuff. That ended up looking pretty good on that truck. It gave some contrast to, you know, the single tone shit brown paint job, which is coming apart. I need to come up with a way, I don't do this, but clean off any of the flakes and then just spray this with like a clear coat. I don't know, just to preserve on it. So yeah, and eventually the exhaust, that's just kind of been a temporary permanent thing. I'm gonna get an actual exhaust put on this with an X pipe, and then I'm gonna try and use that muffler I got. I might see about doing my own system now that I got some more tools and I got some workspace, I can do stuff. But yeah, I want to do true dual X pipe, and then to that muffler I got there, it's still it's the same size that I'm running here. 2.5 in, 2.5 out. I'll probably get 2 tailpipes. I don't know if I still have the original one for this, but if I do, I might go to the exhaust shop and have them make me 2 of those, but in 2.5 or 3 inch. Have it come out here, dual 3-inch pipes. Might do something like that. I also need to figure out if I want to put another spring in the leaf pack. I can't really put traction bars on this thing unless I get really creative, because I got airbags back here, which I need to clean that mud out. I knew that was going to happen. And I have a sway bar. I'm not getting rid of my sway bars because this truck just handles and drives so nice with sway bars, especially when you got a trailer on it. So yeah, that's enough yapping. That'll be it for now. I'm gonna go edit this video and then switch the truck around and make the other video. So I'll see you guys later.